Hello everyone, I'm down here in Denton, Texas, and I'd like to talk to you about dealing with anxiety. Now, dealing with anxiety is something that you constantly have to address, because if you do not address the idea that we are human beings and we become anxious, we become agitated, we become aggravated, and all of the problems that we have in our lives can build up to increase our stress levels, increase our level of depression, and sometimes it's just sadness, not necessarily depression, but you have to address it as it comes. Now, most people don't know about anxiety or depression or how to deal with it, but there are some tips that I'd like to recommend that will help you with your own depression, anxiety, and anything along those lines. Now, first of all, you have to, lift weights, exercise, run 3 to 4 times a week, at least 30 minutes. This is what I've found. Doctors say more, but I feel that really helps with your stress levels, because a lot of time we don't have the opportunity to do that, or we don't consider it as a part of our lives. So it's very important to work out stress through exercise. Number 2, whenever you feel yourself overwhelmed, you take a step back, you take a deep breath, and you analyze your life, not from the point of agitation, but from a calm perspective, to where you're not attaching all of those negative emotions you have in the moment to your analysis. Take a deep breath, calm yourself, and then look at your life. Now, my third suggestion is that you have to understand that if other people are causing you stress, causing you anxiety, causing you to be depressed, you have to do one thing in regards to social interaction. You have to step back and think, okay, maybe this person isn't directing all of this stuff at me. Sometimes they are, and then you have to realize that that person is probably insecure, or that they don't really understand how to communicate. But first and foremost, a lot of the time, you just have to step back and say, okay, I don't know all the stuff this person is going through. I have to really analyze myself and realize that my reactions are based upon being paranoid to a certain degree, a lot of the time, not all the time. But we don't know what people are going through. We don't know exactly what's going on in their lives, and we don't know how their coping methods are working, because a lot of the time ours aren't either. So give people the benefit of the doubt, and sometimes people aren't even trying to be either aggressive or trying to insult you. Sometimes it just seems that way because we get this social paranoia, and we feel insecure in our status, I guess you could say. Now, point number 4 would be decide what you're shooting for in the long term. If you're shooting for a better career, a developed career, if you're shooting for a better you, somebody who is happy, somebody who does not have these problems constantly coming at you, constantly feeling like the entire world is just pressing you down to the earth, being content in your life. If your goal is to reach enlightenment, if your goal is to have a bunch of friends, to take care of your family, make sure that they're going to have a good life. Whatever your long-term goals are, always keep them in mind, and make a whole bunch of small goals that will help you reach those milestones, or reach that level that you plan on reaching in your life, the overarching goals. Make a whole bunch of small goals, like, okay, I'm going to spend more time with my son, or I'm going to, get out there and try to find people that I can collaborate with and make my business better, or my business acumen and knowledge better. Or maybe you just need to learn how to communicate with your family and friends better, and that'll create a better content you in exchange with your environment. You'll be able to produce an environment that's more socially dynamic, where reaction and give and take relationship between you and other people is more symbiotic instead of aggressive or dominating, and just create all of these little steps. So basically, I just wanted to make a quick video about these 4 steps, 4 different hints, I guess you could say, to creating a life to where you don't have anxiety, you don't have depression, and at least working away from having any major depression or anxiety. So hey, thank you very much for watching. I hope all of you have enjoyed this. Feel free to support me on Patreon at www.patreon.com/darkrealist, capital D, capital R. But thank you very much for watching, and all of you, have a great day.